Each year, over 42,000 Americans die due to suicide. In fact, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. and is a drastically growing problem.
However, suicide rates among Native American youth is much more drastic. Due to mental illness, loss of identity, and historical trauma, suicide has become the second leading cause of death among Native youth. Despite all of this, there are steps we can take to change this and restore what was lost.
When comparing the suicide rates of various races, Native Americans have the second highest suicide rates after Caucasians.
Other races' suicide rates are very low in comparison to the Caucasian and Native American statistics.
The suicide rate among Native American adolescents is 1.5 times higher than the national average for that age group.
There are many factors that come into play when suicide starts presenting itself.
Depression and mental illness in general has a huge impact on anyone who suffers from them and can cause suicidal thoughts. There are many types of depression, such as clinical depression, seasonal affective disorder, persistent depressive disorder, and even various types of bipolar disorder. All of them can cause feelings of hopelessness and even suicidal thoughts. Risk factors can include personal or family history of depression and major events like stress or trauma. Native Americans are specifically at risk due to historical trauma. Historical trauma is trauma that has been passed down from generation to generation and still has effects today. The trauma experienced by Native American ancestors, such as genocide, racism, and the cultural erasure, has caused loss of identity, which contributes to depressive symptoms like an empty mood, pessimism, loss of interest in activities, and feelings of worthlessness.
In 2014, Idaho was ranked at number 9 when it came to suicide rates, with a rate of 19.6%.
Though things can seem bleak, there are many ways to help these communities heal.
Tribes are encouraging their youth to attend healing ceremonies in order to not only address the suicide problem, but also to connect them back to their culture. Many tribal health centers are also establishing programs to reach out to these adolescents.
With more and more programs being established to help Native youth, we are working on eliminating this suicide epidemic.
Even though depression and suicide are an increasing threat to Native American communities, there is hope that those who are suffering with increasing support of the tribal community, Native American youth suicide rates will go down, and these communities will soon be on the right path to cultural restoration. If you or someone you know is in a crisis, please call one of these numbers listed here and know that there is help available.